Hey, what's going on, sports cars fans? Ray from Philly here on this Sunday afternoon, January 11th. And I'm excited because there's two major things that I'm going to be talking about today. First off, I'm finishing up the Brooks Robinson PSA Complete Run. The Brooks Robinson run started with the 57 tops and ended with the 78 tops. So that was 22 tops cards plus two non-tops cards. One was a 63 Fleer and a 60 Leaf. So it was 24 cards in total for the Brooks Robinson PSA Basic set registry. But also, I noticed about a week or so ago that I was at around 995 career videos on YouTube since I started. And today is my 1000th video. So I figure what better way to do it's a pretty big milestone in my opinion to have your reach your 1000th video. So I thought this would be cool to do a complete run rather than just showing a pickup of some cards for the run. These last two cards of Brooks Robinson are the last two I need for the run. So I'm going to show those two and then do a tabletop display behind me to show the complete run. But I wanted to thank everyone who's been there with me since the beginning. I started doing videos. I'm going to say it was the end of 2015. So about 10 and a half years or so, I've been doing videos, and I never thought that I would have 1,000 videos done on this community, but it's been a great run. And I want to thank everyone who's been with me all along the way and watching and supporting the channel. Thank you very much for that. Here's to another 1,000th videos in the future. So we'll see. But without further ado, I showed on the last video Brooks Robinson's 61 tops, his 60 tops, and 60 Leaf. So it only leaves me with two more, the 59 tops and 58 tops. I have his rookie already. This I picked up. This is the 59 tops from my LCS store. This is the 59 tops in a PSA 5. Nicely centered card. And there's the back. So that gives me 23. And then about a week and a half ago, the last Brooks Robinson card for me came in. And I wanted to get this, excuse me, this card in like a 5, but this card's going up a little bit in value. So basically, I was just looking for a nicely centered, good representation of this. And it's the 1958 Topps Brooks in a PSA 3. And like I said, as you can see, it's perfectly well centered, top and bottom, left and right. And yeah, the back is really clean as well. And everyone makes fun of this video like it looks just crazy or weird. But there was a podcast talking about baseball cards a while back, and they were talking about why the image of that card was so, and he was in the middle of chewing tobacco. So I know a lot of people like to make fun of this, but I love the card, the 58 Topps Brooks Robinson, and this completes the Brooks Robinson run. There's the 59 and the 58 Topps. So we're going to register these first in the PSA set registry. Then I'm going to turn the camera around. We're going to do the complete Brooks Robinson PSA run. So let's go to the set registry. First, add the 58 Topps. So you got to scroll down here and look for Brooks. There it is. Not sure why PSA's website's always doing this verification process, but it is what it is. So let's add the 59. 481 047 25481. Hopefully nobody owns that, so it can just go right in. And there it is. So it's not going to have an image on there because this starts with the number 0. So PSA didn't scan this in. This is a kind of an original label for it. So right here is where I'm going to be adding the 59. The 58 is newly graded. It starts with a 12. So let's add the 58, and you should see a really nice image of that. And you'll see what I'm talking about, how incredibly centered this card is. Here it is. Wish they made the image a little darker, but as you can see, it's a really perfectly centered 58 Topps Brooks Robinson. And there's the back. Okay, so there it is. It's, as you can see, 100% complete. So the PSA Brooks Robinson basic set is now completed. I started this run, I'm going to say it was August, so it took me about 4 months to do. It wasn't real hard, but it wasn't real easy neither. There were certain cards in this run, you know, 71 Topps because it's 71 black borders is always a little tough to get. 67 because it's a short print high number. 63 Fleer, there's not too many of those graded out there. The 60 Leaf, there's not too many of those graded out there. And the 58, like I said, has gone up in value recently. So that is done. And the next player up that I'm going to be challenged to do now is Tom Seaver, since I just recently picked up the Tom Seaver rookie card about 2 months ago. I always got to make sure I have the rookie first, that get the biggest card out of the way. And now I'm going to be doing, for the next few months now, you'll be seeing tons of Tom Seaver cards. Shout out to Mookie Chilson. But yeah, so I want to thank everyone again for being with me along the way for over 10 and a half years now. This is my 1000th video. Maybe I'll do some sort of giveaway on the next video. It just dawned on me now that I probably should do something like that. But now I'm going to flip the camera around and we're going to go behind and do the full tabletop display of all 24 Brooks Robinson cards. So hold on. Thank you. Okay, and we're back. So we're going to start with the last card to first. Here's the 78 Topps and a PSA 8. This is the record breaker card. Here is the 77 Topps, PSA 8. 76 and a PSA 8. 75 and an 8. Here's the 74 and an 8. And I go down a grade in 73 because the 8 started going up in price. So there's a 73 and a 7. A nice 72 and a 7. I went down a grade in the 71 because the 71 Topps Hall of Famer cards and 7s have gone way up. So when you see me do a player run, once I get to 71, I usually will go down to a 6. And here's the last card of the 70s. Here's a nice PSA 7. Do I think he's the best fielding third baseman of all time? Yeah. He's won like 20 gold gloves. His nickname is the human vacuum cleaner. You don't get called that for nothing unless you're the best. Now, the greatest all around is him. 69 Topps, PSA 7. So now we're into the 60s. Here is the 68, PSA 6. And this one has a story. I bought this one raw from my LCS owner, Jim from Media Ski and Sports. Bought that card raw last year, submitted it, came back a 5. This card is a short print high number. So it's a very expensive card to buy. This card already graded. Yeah, it is off center a little bit left to right, but I didn't care. I just wanted to get this card. And once I got it graded, it doubled in value after I got it graded from what I paid for it. So it's a pretty expensive card. That's 67 Topps. Here's the 66 and a 6. Here's the 65 that I also got from my LCS owner, Media Ski and Sports. 65 and a 6. Here's 64. I love the image on the 64 Topps. I love the borders on this. It's crispy clean. Beautiful looking card in a 6. Same image on the 63. Now I went down on this one on the 63 to a 5 because for some reasons the ones I was looking for in a 6, they were expensive. I don't know why. It's not a short print. Shout out to my friend here. Well, not yet. This is the 63 Fleer Brooks Robinson. Now, I'm not a set collector, set builder, but if I do start doing sets, I wanted to do the small sets, like the 63 Fleer is a great looking set. The Topps Giants, another great looking set. So I love the 63 Fleer set. It's a small set, cream colored borders, great looking card. That's his first non-Topps card in this registry. Shout out to my friend Carmen, who found this card for me at the Westchester University show about a month and a half ago. Looked out for me. I got this card in a 6 from the dealer at that show. Here's a 61. I love the 61 Topps set. A lot of people don't. I think it's a nice, clean, plain design. There's that card in a 6. Here's a beautiful 60 Topps, perfectly centered. That one, I went down one grade on that one to a 5, but this is a beautiful looking 60 Topps. And here's another set that's not a Topps card. It's a small set as well. This is a great looking set, the 60 Leaf. Picked this one up in a 7. This I also got from my LCS owner, Media Ski and Sports, the 59 Topps in a PSA 5. Thank you for that, Jim. Latest pickup this week, the 58 Topps. You know, I wanted to get this in a 5, but I wasn't going to pay $200-300 for this card in a 5. I just was looking for something that was really nicely centered, and that was this one. There is the 58 in a 3. And last but not least, the rookie. 57 Topps, a Brooks Robinson rookie card, PSA 3. Beautifully centered one. Picked this one up about 5-6 years ago. So this completes the Brooks Robinson PSA Basic Run from 1957 Topps to 78 Topps with 2 cards that are not Topps, the 63 Fleer and a 60 Leaf. Let's do it over top of the table. Again, there's the 678, 77, 76, 75, and the 4 and the 8s. 73 and a 7, 72, 7, 71 and a beautiful 6, 70 and a 7, 69 and a 7, 68 and a 6. This one I submitted raw from my LCS owner. 66, 65, beautiful 64. Nice 63, 63 Fleer. 62 Topps, 61 Topps, 60 Topps. Love that card. Great looking set. I highly recommend you guys check the 60 Leaf set out. There's the 59 Topps, 58 Topps, and the rookie. So there's the overview. This is the complete Brooks Robinson PSA Basic Run from the 57 Topps, the 78 Topps with 2 non-Topps cards in there, the 60 Leaf and 63 Fleer. Thank you for celebrating my 1000th video with me today. Appreciate it. For all you guys following me for the past 10.5 years, I appreciate it. And so the next player is going to be Tom Seaver. So for the next 3 or 4 months, you're going to be seeing tons and tons of Tom Seaver cards for the PSA Basic Topps Run. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Like I always say, have fun with it. Here's to the next 1000 videos. Until then, have fun with it. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye-bye.
Ray from Philly, LA, a man with the mission. He's got the passion, fueled by ambition. With a YouTube channel, he's taking the lead, talking about